see how dry this is. See if it's something I'm going to be able to bale tomorrow, or I'm going to have to wait another day. I don't know. Man. I think I might be able to get that tomorrow. Possibly. We need to go check some of this other stuff that's a little bit greener. I've got 2 days before it rains, or before a chance of rain. I was just trying to see if I could maybe grab some of it and then grab, so I'm not doing it all in one day. I laid down quite a bit, but we'll go check this other stuff out here. I hate to round bale this stuff right here. I don't know. I hadn't decided what I'm going to do yet. Quiet out here. There she is, getting her hair up and ready to go.
Okay.
Turn around. She won't turn around. She didn't put makeup on today. I was going to talk about my rake and what I did to change it into to put it in line in front of the balers and stuff. Somebody asked me how long this stuff was. Hooked up to the round baler, it's 51 foot long, and hooked up to the square baler with everything that we do, it's 70 foot long. So it's a big long deal there. First of all, what I did when I started on this, this piece here is tied in here. It's on these rakes. It's a straight piece. So you gotta chop the tongue off right there, and put 6-inch channel steel here, and welded that in, and drop the tongue so you'd have space to run the PTO shaft through here. Then just mounted some pillow block bearings. There's 3 of them. There's one. Made another one here. There's a hanger here for another pillow block bearing, and another one on the back. I'll show you that. So three pillow block bearings, and really just some angle iron is all it took. These you have to cut off and move these. These were I don't remember where these were. These were down here, I think, or something. Where were these? I can't remember. Anyway, I had to cut those off and move them. I don't remember exactly where they were originally, but this shaft here I bought from Abilene Machine, and it was like 900 bucks. That was that added to the cost, but whatever. Not too bad. Welded this on to hold all the hoses to keep them off the drive shaft and everything. Had to weld up. The shaft came with the pipe, and bought all these fittings, the U-joint separate, and welded all that together. And it was pretty. I'm not even a real good machine, you know, I can't fabricate very well, and I was able to do it. It's actually pretty easy. And This right here, I was telling y'all I had this drop issue with this tractor with the 4-inch drop. Well, what I ended up doing was is I took the hammer strap that came with this tractor, and if you can see, I had this tongue here drilled out to the category 3 pin, and I just set it on top of the drawbar and used the hammer strap to pin it through. I kind of had to finagle it and make my own deal, but it's pretty strong. It looks like it's going to work good, and that gave me my height I needed to. So it worked out good. Didn't cost me any money. That's the good part about it. You have to buy two 1-inch. These are 20-foot pieces of 1-inch black pipe that run up here. These control your hydraulics right here. And then I just made some stands to put that stuff in. Just some flat bar and some rebar and some angle, and made a track for that stuff to sit in. No big deal. I mean, I think them black that was cheap too. I think the whole thing cost me about $3,000, I think, to do. And if I was to pay, there's somebody here in Texas that does it, but they wanted, I think, almost $11,000 for the transformation. I did it for $3,000 myself, and a little, some welding wire. But I think once I added everything up, it was around $3,000. And I had some of the stuff, some of the scrap steel and stuff, but not a lot of it. But it didn't take much, really. What cost the most was the drive shaft for $900. The U joints and the PTO shaft were like $1,500, because it was two 10-foot pieces of PTO shaft. I can't remember where I got that. It seemed kind of high to me. I don't know, $1,500. Seems like you could get it somewhere cheaper. If anybody knows, let me know, in case I ever have to replace a piece or I want to do another one. Then I just welded this. This is a 4x6 by 1/4-inch square tubing. Welded that as a brace, and then welded some braces there. Just some 1/4-inch, I think it's 2-inch, 3-inch. I think it's 3-inch flat bar by 1/4-inch. And here's the other pillow block bearing right here, and just a little mount that I welded there. And then got that drawbar from Abilene Machine, pretty cheap. I think it was like $90. I found it, they were selling it for some older John Deere, like a 44. I can't remember the brand, but I didn't care. It worked great. Welded that through there, and that was it. It was really easy, straightforward. You had to put some Pioneer couplers on the black pipe so you could tie it in. And for that $11,000, they do put bigger tires on here. And if you're gonna do a lot of custom work, or you're gonna be in some rough fields, you'll want to put some bigger axles. Because I know some of those guys said, the guy that I copied this from, which is a guy I know out in East Texas, they put bigger wheels on theirs, but they do a lot of custom stuff and bumpy field. They're always, and they said they've cracked the axles on these before, but I haven't. I've had it this way for 2 years and I haven't had a problem yet. But I don't do custom stuff, and I'm just in my field, so I would figure another bigger tires and a spindle. You just weld that. It's not a big deal. I mean, really, it's a half-day project. To put the wheels on, but I don't know what you could do that for. Maybe another maybe 3,500. Or I wouldn't think it'd be much more than that. Heck, even if it was another 1,000 and you did it for 4,000, it's still 8,000 cheaper, or 7,000 cheaper than they wanted to do it. That was crazy. I could buy a whole nother rake like this for 7,000 bucks used, but it'd be a good one. So that's pretty much it on that. I mean, if anybody wanted to do it to theirs, I could take some pictures of mine and send it to them and help them out or whatever. But it's pretty easy. Yeah, and it was worth it. Now this is the manual opening Vermeer, or this is the John Deere, but it's a Vermeer. This is an R23A, is what this one is. This is a John Deere 705, but it's really just a Vermeer R23A, is what it is. So, you know, if you're doing a lot of going in and out of, if I was to buy a new one, well, I don't think they make the 23A anymore. They're a hydraulic opening now, which would be nice to have, because when you're going in and out of fields, or if you're going in between pads or something, you could hydraulically fold it in and squeeze it down however you want. But I didn't need it. I'm here in my own place, and I never have to fold this thing. I've basically folded up maybe 4 times. It's no big deal. Some guys do it 4 times a day. I do it 4 times a year, probably, folded up. So once to put it away, and 3 times to when I get done with the cutting, to put it in the under the shed right here. But I think that's it as far as that goes. So that's just a little quick video we wanted to do, since we're not doing much today, and we could let you know how I did that. So anyway, that's it. Thanks.